Well, I got to tell you, I'm having the worst luck with my tech lately. So I put out a video on Thursday, wrote the blog post and everything, blah, blah, blah. Did not get sent out by email because I'd put my email distribution service on pause. Duh. Anyway, so apologies if you missed out on that email and blog post. If you want to go check it out, I'll put a link in this blog post. Today, a great little trade, kind of short into this move, and recorded all of my thoughts as we're going down, blah, blah, blah. Didn't have my microphone switched on. So, geez Louise, I don't know. I'm definitely getting old, that is for sure. So, this is the best I can do just to explain the trade for today. I was late into my trading today because we were out wandering around. We're in Lyon at the moment in France. I think it's the second largest, maybe the third largest city in France after Paris. An absolutely delightful place, charming. We've just spent a day here so far, and just beautiful to see and watch life kind of going on here. Great place. We're here for another 3 or 4 days, and I'm really looking forward to checking out all the sites, and the food is amazing here. So anyway, on to today's trade. Beginning of the day, blue professional bars come in, and the professionals sell it down hard, and we get a little local low here just at 9 a.m. and this was not the low for the day because we do not have blue professional bars coming in on those lows. The one little blue professional bar sequence, and there's a couple of bars in here on the MTF 500 tick bar chart, multiple time frame chart, came in on that little rise, not on our left shoulder, not on these lows as we're kind of coming down. So the low is not in. If the professionals haven't stepped in at those points there, it's suspect. But we had quite a lot of energy to generate an exhaustion sell signal here, so we bounced from there into what looked like a little bit of an uptrend. But note all the Rambo patterns here. So these are amateurs getting excited that this is the low for the day, and they're buying a breakout. So amateur up bars into kind of new highs, generating Rambo patterns. Rambo standing for potential reversal of an amateur breakout. That's what Rambo is. So we know that's a little bit suspect, and then we start to run into resistance on the highest time frame. So a little pullback to end of trend on the lowest time frame, syncing up with resistance on the highest time frame and resistance on the intermediate time frame. So you got all kinds of triples kind of lining up here. So the system's still showing a little bit of strength kind of going in there because we've not really started to break the lows, the supports, and we've not broken our trailing stop on better pro-am. But then at 84s, blue professional bars kind of come in here, bang, and slam us through that support level there, and slam us through support on the low and intermediate time frames there, and we break into a downtrend. So I was in short at 84 and a quarter. A little bit early, kind of around here, so I had to sit through a little bit of jiggery pokery until the blue professional bars came in and bang, got us down. The 11 a.m. window shuts, that's 11 a.m., so the European markets are closed at that point, and we can kind of really start to set our own tune for the day, and we break down pretty hard. I got out at 78 and a quarter for 6. Right here is the blue professional bars kind of coming at those lows. It was after a bullish divergence pattern. I was thinking, yep, that's kind of a place where the professionals would step in. Quite happy with that. 6 points on the way down. It's fairly easy, but the market just continued down and we went into a real kind of waterfall decline. Note, no blue professional bars coming on the lows right down here. So the lows, the low for the day or the end of that downtrend move is not in. We rally back. The amateurs kind of get wrong-footed here with Rambo patterns. They're either being shaken out of their short positions that they've taken on the way down here, or they're starting to think that's a reversal point and they're kind of going long. Whatever. They get wrong-footed and it kind of goes the other way. We come back to test into that level again. At the 77 level, blue professional bars kind of come in and we come down from there. So then they're shorting it again. But then here, this is the first time we see blue professional bars coming in at the lows, at kind of recent lows, testing those lows, and we're rallying pretty hard from there. So it's putting in a, we had a pullback to end of trend on the intermediate time frame, another little pullback to end of trend on the lowest time frame, and this is putting in a pullback to end of trend on the highest time frame here. That'll go off when those kind of cross and we have price confirmation. So the lows kind of further off down here. So kind of thinking, well, there was definitely a couple more I could have picked off if I'd just been a little bit slower to move. But my exit's kind of when we got blue professional bars stepping in, I tend to get out. I don't like sitting through anything like this. That is too hairy, and you just psychologically, it's just kind of kills you to be able to sit through that kind of, how many points retrace was that? It was an 8-point retrace. Back up to here, just, you know, there's nutso, and I can't do that. If you can, good for you. And you'd have got out kind of at 72s with the blue professional bars kind of coming in here again. But anyway, so that was it. The bottom was not in because we did not see blue professional bars at lows. That is the kind of thing that we need to see at lows for it to be more like a professional bottom. In terms of flush patterns and so on, yeah, there's nothing. It's kind of pretty shallow selling, so we put in our exhaustion patterns and bullish divergence and flush patterns kind of going on here. So, but trending days tend to just play with the lows rather than change trend and kind of race away into an uptrend. So I don't think we're going to do that. We'll just kind of play with this kind of 70 level down here and see where it ends up for the day. So there we go. Hope your trading went well today, and I just hope I'll be able to sort out the tech soon, because if it's not one thing, it's another. So apologies. What can I tell you? I'm an old man. Take it easy.